Moving on, slain Dawn of Prayagraj, Atiq Ahmed has now made an entry in the Karnataka elections. A massive row has erupted over Congress's star campaigners list. Congress's Rajya Sabha MP Imran Pratapgarhi is included in this list, and soon after a full-blown political war broke out, with BJP raking up Pratapgarhi's links with Atiq Ahmed. The Saffron Party also released his old tweet showing images of Pratapgarhi with his Atiq and his brother Ashraf at a function. The Congress was quick to respond to the attacks, claiming that Pratapgarhi is a poet from Uttar Pradesh, and there's no surprise if he's pictured even with the likes of Atiq Ahmed in the past. Let's take a quick look at the political barbs. First of all, the BJP claiming that Imran Pratapgarhi has links with slain Don Atiq Ahmed. Congress responded that he is president of their minority cell and deserves a place in their star campaigners list. BJP alleges Pratapgarhi has once called Atiq Ahmed his guru. Congress claimed that he is not behind bars, that is, Imran is not behind bars as he has not committed any crime. The Saffron Party added that Atiq and his brother Ashraf took part in Pratapgarhi's events. Congress claims Pratapgarhi is a noted poet and therefore his picture with Atiq should not come as a surprise. Now, Congress is saying, of course, that there is nothing wrong, but in the past they have also raised issues of propriety against their opponents too. For example, in July 2018, Congress had slammed BJP leader Jayant Sinha for garlanding lynching convicts. In April 2019, the Grand Old Party attacked BJP for fielding, for example, Malegaon blast accused Pragya Singh Thakur from Bhopal, not convicted. In July 2019, they accused BJP of extending patronage to the Unnao rape case convict Kuldeep Singh Sengar. In August 2022, Congress alleged that BJP is supporting Bilkis Bano rape convicts. So is it not a question if its own leader has old links with a notorious gangster who was the terror of UP for decades? Further than that is also the question, will the Atiq Pratapgarhi link be relevant as far as the Karnataka polls discourse?
Fame is that he has made poetry in praise of established mafia dons of UP. It is the words of a star campaigner of Karnataka Congress कि कभी शायद किसी का कोई कद ऐसा कद नहीं होगा, कई सदियों तक कोई अतीक अहमद नहीं होगा.
Imran Pratapgarhi is the chairman of our minority cell and he will be coming. What is wrong in that? We are not saying that someone who is coming, who is under that, who had committed some crime, who is behind the bars, we are not doing that. But people who are asking about the star campaigners, can they answer that why Jatin Prasad, why RPN Singh, why Jyotiraditya Scindia? Because they are self-acclaimed star campaigners.
Let's go across to our guest joining us. Anand Gurumurthy is the Karnataka BJP spokesperson. Rashid Kidwai, author and senior journalist, tracks the Congress very closely. The Congress party refused to join this panel. B.S. Arun is senior journalist. I'm also awaiting Suman Sriraman, political analyst, from joining us. Rashid Kidwai, let me begin with you. Is the Congress going to be a little bit uncomfortable with these links coming out, knowing very well that the politics in Karnataka, especially from the BJP side, can be pretty polarized as well?
I don't think the Congress is going to be very overtly embarrassed about this, because this was a pronouncement when a person with a criminal past, a known criminal past for several years in Assembly as well as in Parliament. Actually, the party that should be really embarrassed is Samajwadi Party, who had given him Atiq a ticket and made him member of Parliament. And at that point of time, the person that we are talking about, Imran Pratapgarhi, was not even, I guess, formally in the Congress, and he is a poet and he has made certain observations. However, this thing would if you look at the real core issue is about involvement of criminals or people having criminal antecedents in politics. And as we see in the 17th Lok Sabha, the percentage is 43%. And it cuts across all party lines. That is an element that should be disturbing. But that is not a poll issue in Karnataka. This is a drummed up narrative.
The poll issue is not so much that there is criminality in politics. The poll issue is you've got a campaigner of the Congress coming in who's had links with a mafia don from the Muslim community. We've seen some not so highly ranked Congress leaders singing praises for Atiq Ahmed. It's that angle that I'm talking about, that, the Congress party has links with members who even have such dreaded past like Atiq Ahmed, and they're saying that he's the minority UP, head. What does that have to do with the fact that he's seen with Atiq Ahmed?
See, by that stage of imagination, somebody can question, the Prime Minister Modi and his party for giving, Padma Bhushan to Mulayam Singh Yadav, who actually had given ticket to Atiq and brought him to Parliament, to Lok Sabha. So I am saying these are all political postures. We cannot be, making this as a this is simply election taking place in Karnataka. It is for a particular government against a political government. How is this become, a poll issue when Mr. Pratapgarhi was that point of time was not even in the Congress or added this thing, and he was not. Whatever he said was not in this thing that a minority commission member or a minority, wing of the Congress party, praising another member of minority and all. Criminals don't have a kind of religious identity.
Exactly, but he is on record in the past in praising Atiq Ahmed. Wouldn't those videos or audios haunt him? Because we all knew what Atiq Ahmed was even then. But let me take your point forward with Anand Gurumurthy. What is the big deal here? There are images, videos, people share even events in politics before they came into politics with people who may fall on the other side of the law. That alone cannot be, a question to raise against the Congress party. He's only one of their star campaigners.
See, I want to just take you 2 days back. Our Home Minister takes a very important role there, and he speaks about interconnection of police services among the states and the center, and ensuring that drug mafia is completely curtailed in India in the coming years. And it is something which has been planned from the last 5-6 years. See, these are all very important things that should happen. Why? The reason is these drug mafia and the drug discharge their products to drug peddlers, which comes down to high school children. High school children are distributed with drugs, and then this kills our country in a very big way. So this mafia involvement, at all levels is killing our youngsters, which is something which we have to curtail. For that, we should not allow politics to seep into mafia people and mafia people to seep into politics. This is something very important. The connection must go away so that they don't have an influence on the country's politics and our democracy is protected.
But
for this reason, it is very, very important that it is very, very important that people who are star campaigners, must have a clean image, right? Congress is not even thinking about it. They are trying to reach out to these people. In fact, if you see in Karnataka, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar says, whatever the BJP has done, we will reverse it. In fact, they will not cooperate with us. Like Mamata Banerjee, they will not cooperate with us in anything. You have seen at all levels. Even if it is,
those are separate issues. Let's just stay focused on the Atiq and Imran link. Now, you said that people, mafia people should not have influence in politics. Fair enough. But like Rashid Kidwai is saying, that question goes to Samajwadi Party rightfully, right? They're the ones who gave him ticket to then get the sanction as a parliamentarian, right? Imran Pratapgarhi knew him from a time that was different. He wasn't even in the Congress at that time.
See, what he was is not the question, whether he was in Congress or in some other party or any, that is not the matter. He is close to a very big mafia don, which clearly says that he is associated with him. And Congress releases him as one of the star campaigners. Now, the intent of Congress is being questioned here. What is the intent of Congress? What are they trying to achieve through this, and what are they trying to project to people? So this is something which we have questioned, and they have not answered, and they have not even come to this show, which shows that they don't have any answers. They are just doing this with some intent, which they don't want to express to the people of Karnataka or people of India.
Okay, B.S. Arun, how do you read this? Could this become an issue for the BJP to exploit or for the Congress to be embarrassed about in Karnataka?
I think BJP will continue to point out this fact, about this MP's involvement in praising the dawn of UP. But then, we have to consider one thing. That is the things that have happened, outside the state. I'm not saying it's not important, but then they generally don't have a great impact here. I think here it's the local factors, issues like reservation and other issues. If communal incidents have happened here, then yes, that is important. But a Don getting killed and somebody praising him, and that man now becoming the Congress star campaigner, I think is not that important here among the people. But political parties might exploit it. That's not surprising. Congress may not get involved much in this, and I'm sure Congress won't take him off the campaigners list.
Sumansi Raman is also joining us. Sumansi Raman, could this become an embarrassment for the Congress party? I mean, as all parties give these spiels about propriety, that, you shouldn't, of course, be mingling with people who obviously have Atiq Ahmed's kind of past and antecedents. Here you have their minority cell head, their star campaigner in Karnataka, whose past bonhomie, if I can use that word, with Atiq and family is becoming a topic of discussion. Is that not embarrassing?
It will become as much a topic of discussion as the photo which the Samajwadi Party put out with a minister sitting with Atiq Ahmed. Look, I think that we have to understand that these are distractions. These are not the issues on which the Karnataka elections should be fought on. And it is clear that the BJP is now sort of, having to go into these issues simply because campaign of this 40% Sarkar has sort of damaged their credibility in Karnataka. And I think that the one thing about the BJP is that they fight till the last minute, whatever happens. In fact, they fight even after the results come, which is sometimes a bit of a problem. But the concern is this election is slipping away from the BJP. It is very clear. Now, how they will hope to salvage it with the Prime Minister's last minute blitz, that's basically the only hope that they have. And you can see very clearly the distancing of the Bommai government by their own senior leadership. I mean, what more example could you have when the Prime Minister doesn't even mention the Chief Minister's name in his campaign rallies?
Okay, I'll take those questions on another day because, we're not discussing that. But Anand Gurumurthy wants to come in. Yes. Are you clutching at straws purely because you've got no other attack against the Congress party?
Shivani, I just want to tell this very clearly. Okay, there are two senior journalists and an analyst there. So I just want to tell this very clearly. At the background, if we do not disassociate criminals from politics, okay, then it is not a solution to the people. And these are very senior people. If they are telling that, okay, this does not have an impact in the elections, that means people are not aware of this, is it? If you please go to the ground level, people are aware of this, how the mafia people are, peddling drugs and doing all kinds of activities which are affecting the social life of people.
But
it's something the society has already realized.
That's a fair point.
People are talking about it, and
that's a fair point on its own. My fundamental question to you is
that
Imran
people who are associated, people who are associated.
Imran Pratapgarhi's past videos, comments on Atiq, maybe a reflection of what he was doing at that time, but he wasn't with the Congress party at that time. If he was to do these things now, it would be a question.
Friends don't change, Shivani. Friends don't change so easily. He had friendship. Those friendships will continue. That will reflect. Once, if these people come into power, right? Congress people come into power, definitely the friendships will, push things into Karnataka.
Fair enough. Rashid Kidwai, you want to respond to that?
Or not even analysis.
Rashid Kidwai, you want to respond to that? Fundamentally, it's a man who was linked with a Don. Whether he was a politician at that time or a poet alone is irrelevant. Today, he is in politics.
Absolutely. I think this law or this kind of that premise, that foundation we are trying to lay, it should apply to everybody. So whatever Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia had said about Prime Minister Modi, whatever Smriti Irani had said, about Prime Minister Narendra Modi should also, become part of political discourse. It is not. Everyone has a right to learn and live.
No, they often are.
Precisely.
It's not like they're not.
Yeah, I'm saying this is a political narrative where...
whatever he's speaking, Shivani, just give me a minute.
Let him finish.
No. Whatever he's speaking, it has already been rejected by the people in many mandates, election mandates, and also courts have cleared. Okay, still
supporting
he
you, my
wants to
friend.
make a judgment
I am
on TV.
saying-
While it has been clearly shown, Shivani, today that the association is very close. Many photos have been released by BJP, but they don't have an answer. But still, a senior journalist is defending. I'm just I'm just worried
No,
where
let the
journalism is
public
going.
decide.
Sir,
It's
please,
okay.
please
He's
see
just
what
putting his
you are
point of
speaking
view.
and what you are seeing.
He's just putting his point of view. Very quickly, Suman
No,
Siraman,
no,
I have 30
no,
seconds.
See, point of view, Shivani, point of view is very clear, okay? Point of view is very clear. He wants to blame a political party and a leader who has already got so many mandates, and also he has been clearly cleared by courts, and still he makes a judgment.
No,
Why? He doesn't have to speak anything.
Okay, one second.
Which is in present, okay? Presently, Congress
No,
is
fair
doing
enough.
something
That's not a
which
very
is,
good analogy that
embarrassing
I'll
the
give,
public
because
here.
what they said when they were in a previous political avatar is not so relevant. Here we're talking about someone who was a known gangster mafia with hundreds of victims, and everybody knew of the terror that he was guilty of in Uttar Pradesh. Even as a poet at that time, for Imran to be associated with Atiq, there's a video of him glorifying Atiq, is obviously a question on his character. But whether that will hurt the Congress is the only question I'm asking. Yes, very quickly. Rashid Kadwari, 30 seconds, then Suman Siraman.
Yeah.
Yes, I think as my friend Mr. B.S. Arun is saying, this is not a very important or pertinent issue for voters in Karnataka. The BJP is within its rights to raise it. Every politician has a right to, learn and live, and that's how it happens. So I'm saying in support of my friend from the BJP that Mr. Pratapgarhi has a right to make amends. That's the thing. What
Maybe he
should
will
be
come out
ashamed
and
is
say
the
something.
number of
Suman
criminals
Siraman,
there.
I've got barely
Precisely.
20 seconds.
Precisely.
Barely 20 seconds, Suman.
I think people are forgetting that this man was a 5-term or 6-time MLA.
Yeah.
And he was also a former member of parliament. There would be, if you go and dig up, you could probably get photographs of him sitting with virtually,
I think that's a larger statement on our politics than on just who is seen with him. I leave it at that because I'm almost completely out of time. I do thank all of our guests for joining us. We have to slip into a very short break. On the other side, we'll get you more about the brand new Apple stores in India. A lot of people commenting, why is this a big deal? We'll try and decode. Stay tuned.